It's me, Luis, again from Video Car. We have another one. Is a 2015 Outlander Sport with a rain sensor. So we have the glass right there. This one is going to be is the part number FW3816 GTY. They say GTY because they come in with the bracket on the sensor, but it's not coming with the moldings around. Remember, some cars you want to find GTY when they come in with the moldings and a rain sensor, but GTN is not coming with no molding and just the regular bracket. But you have GTY, can be like rain sensor or a condensing sensor or another kind of attachment, but not the molding. Some of these cars you have to get it from the dealership or universal molding. Okay, so it's one of those. Okay, so I'm gonna start here. We're gonna use today a fast cut. It's gonna be the 2 Pro 6. You can have you on one of these ones. It's gonna be cool. Just make the cut, but it's take a little more longer. I mean, comparing how you're gonna make it with 2. So you can buy 2 of these, is better, or 3, 2 of these and an anchor, because this one you can use for set your windshield. So I think combos like 3 parts like this is gonna be fine. Is all you need. Okay, I bought this one in Norton Equipment. Finally, I have my new gloves. I got a 10 kind of these ones, because they've been in $1.99, but they cut the price in 99 cents, so it was fine, just $10 plus tax. But it's cool. And I buy one of these. It's got a magnet, and I can just pull my stuff inside here. I think it's more secure than in this thing right here. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull those little 13mm, 14, I mean. Yeah, with this one, I can just keep, magnet inside. And it's better because this one sometimes is falling and it's moving around. So, and that one I put my tools, and in this one you see the magnet right there, so it's gonna be more safe for the little screws, clips, and it's windy, you can just attach to the the metal and it's not gonna move anymore. So this one is a good one. Okay, so now this one has little kind of clips. Let me take my gloves here because I need my hands and these ones. Over here. And we have another one over here on this side. Okay, we got this one here. Now we're going to take the other one. Some process. Just careful with this one, because sometimes when they are a little older, those kind of clips, they start breaking. Because remember, all the parts they are under the hood or inside, close to the engine, they getting all the heat, and it's heated, and they coming colder, heated. So that's one they make problems with the plastics in the future. Some kind of clips, no, not all of them. Okay, and this one. All right, so we removed those right early. Now this one, remember, is just the hooks on the bottom, right there. There's one more clip here. Now we have on the corners right here like a little covers. You can remove it or you can take them off. Always I remove it because it's more easy for me put my molding in that spot. Careful with this little clip right there. You see, it's a little teeny, but if that thing is gonna break, it's gonna have problems to attach. There you go. A little one right there. This inside there. Okay, now remember, this one is the deep windshield, so we have this kind of hooks. I made this one for my Dobbers, remember? Because the other ones I have, they are really small, and this one they're really longer, so you can make a really long hooks right here. It's gonna play better, and you can make a new ones. I'll take this one away and make a new ones with the Dobbers. So I like more this ones. they're more flexible, so you can make a curve right here and just put it back in the same. There. Okay, now let's go inside. Remember, these kind of rain sensors are the same to the same like the Mercedes. Today is Friday, so I have to put and order all my tools. I had it all in the sorter here. It's because the last couple of days, guys, it's been crazy over here. So I had to fix all my tools this Friday, and not tomorrow because I have some jobs tomorrow, and Monday all back in the place again. Okay, remember this little cover. Just careful when you pull it because sometimes that little hooks break a little bit. Just slowly. There you go. You see, because sometimes these kind of retainers right here, sometimes they break or make flat, and when you put it back, it's just loosening or falling, and you have to replace it. Okay, right there. Now this one, I remember they come in with the regular mirror with the bolt, and now they put me another one there. I don't think this is the, you know, because the other ones I did come in with the torque, and this one is the same like the Altimas. Alright, so this is your sensor right there, and now this one, remember, we had to hook inside this with like a little retainer clip and just pull out. Just a little. Right here, let me get one of these ones. A little hump right here. Remember, inside here is like a little clip right here. You just gotta just hit a little bit right there, and that's it. Alright, so we have this part ready. Now the molding, that kind of molding, you can reuse it, or we have to use universal molding. In this case, I offer replace for a new one, but they don't want to. They say just reuse it, but this molding sometimes is bad. But this one's coming really nice right here. But the top molding, you start to pull it, it's going to be more bigger. So what I have to do here, I need to play with the molding like this. You see, it has to be straight, because you put it back on, it's going to look the same. Alright. Oh, I can use universal molding, so it's up to me. There you go. But you see, there's no attaching, so that's pretty nice because I'm gonna reuse it. Sometimes this one, they stick with the glue, and you see, nice, very good. So I got a nice molding now today because they don't want a new one, so we can reuse it one more time. Okay, I'm going to use my Pro 6 now. Let's go inside. Remember, line XN96. This is probably, remember I used this one for the Porsches, the 3 of those, 2 for the Jettas, the last videos. So man, it still is good. I mean, I thought the line's going to break probably in you know, 4 times because they look more thinny, but no. I think you know how to take care for the line, like don't stress with the clips and moldings. I think we'll be okay more than 5 or 6 times. Okay, so this is my clip security right there. Now remember, we're going to start working. First, placing right here, and the second one, place it here. Now remember, you are too close to the pillar side. You can use an extension, but this one is enough, so you have enough room, so it's not a big problem here. Because sometimes when we are, if I go more close to the pillar side, I'm going to be probably right here, and I never like to be close here, because sometimes when you pull in, you make a scratch, you know. I don't like it. And now every material for the dealerships coming, they're easy to damage, believe it or not. Okay, let me put the line in. Remember, the right is the bottom, the left is the top. Line. Remember, you got your left side, right side. So, I'm just gonna hook the top first. Okay, so let's go inside now. If you want, guys, you can use power. If you want, we're gonna try and show you how we can just make the this one using a power drill. So we can go with the manual crank, or we can go with the power. So it's not big. It's not gonna be a problem. So you want to go a little more faster. I like more the crank because I can feel everything I'm doing. Power is good. You want to go flat. You want to make sure you don't catch the pitch wheel, parts of the dashboard, the side pillars, or the gravity stop, the metal. Because sometimes you catch that one, your line, there's no chance you're gonna stop. Is that the only thing when you do a power? Okay, start here. So I'm gonna lock one side. I'll leave this one. I'm gonna start from the top. Remember, we're gonna start slow first. That's retracting my line. Remember, I left a little piece outside. You see it? You guys slow first. Slow motion on the start. After that, you're going to increase the speed. Okay. Remember, in this part, we're going to just get careful. I have to make a stop on my video because my line broke, snapping. So I think that's all for my line. So I think you can use the NX96. It's really sharp when it's cutting, but after probably 4 or 5 times, you gotta get careful with everything can break the line. Because I didn't stress nothing, but when I was close to the stop, you know, it's the plastic stop, it just broke my line because you know, I think after probably more than 6 times. Probably I use this line, the XN96, probably more. When we did 3 Porsches, 2 Volkswagens, so it's 5. Another one yesterday for another one, but it's not in my video, so it's 6, and this one 7. So I think 7 times is enough, because after the 5, everything can break the line. Even any kind of sharp, the clip just broke my line, so I have to run another one. So I mean, just probably 5 times is the good, or 6 times. 7, you get careful, or maybe more. It's just maybe if I broke those, breaking those clips before, maybe nothing is gonna happen. But you know, sometimes it's like this. Okay, we're gonna continue making the cut. Right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna start cutting the bottom now. So remember, this time you feel more torque. It's more difficult because I'm using the P8. It's more thick because I don't want to get another brake line because I'm late. I got more jobs to do, so that's why. But this one is more for the, you know, X and P6, the lines you have to use on this one. It's on this system, but you can use this one too. This one's got a lot of glue on the bottom. This one and the Lancer. Alright. Let me see my protector right here. Then okay, remember now we're gonna just switch the place. We're gonna just take this place. So this one's gonna go close to your headliner. And this one's going. We're gonna switch the place right there. The thing is, if you go too close to the pillar size, when you put your lock, it's gonna touch it and it's gonna maybe hit or make marks, so try to go a little more far from that. Okay, now you can choose. We can just finish cutting this one. It's gonna be more easy. Or you can cut the top. It's up to you. Let me see what I my lock it. That's right there already. Okay, so I'm gonna start making the cut right here. There you go. Okay, and now remember we're gonna protect our corner right here. That part is going to be really close to the headliner. And finally and get cut. Right. So you see, you can use the drill or you can use the crank. I like more the crank because it's more, I mean, I like more, it's more, I can feel everything I'm cutting. But you can just have an axiom, you want to go more faster. But remember, go fast can have a risk to break your lines. So we can go fast and safe, and you know, 100% the line is not going to break, but the drill make you don't feel too much when you're cutting. Alright, so what happens here, let me come here, my sensor. Okay, so this little crank I like more. I go fast and I feel everything, you know, going this way. Okay, so now it's gonna just and this one can help me just to hold my hook right there. Remember, don't leave anything inside, especially these little hooks right here. Not about this new one. The other one, I think I missed it. I don't know where I left that one. Okay guys, so you see, it's just pretty clean. You see how much glue they have here. So always these Lancer and Outlanders come with a lot of glue. Okay, you see, it's not damaged, headliner is fine, you see. So when my other line, the XN96, you see right here, is when I trap my line here. So also it was more like I didn't put too much pressure, I didn't protect very good this part right here. So and you see what I trapped my line in that little corner and I broke the line. So it was my fault, actually not the line. So it looks like the line can be reused more than 7 times. This time was my technique was wrong and I catch the pitch wheel. Okay guys, so in other words, we can use the lines more times. So just to get careful what you catch. Okay, so this was my line right here. But you see, it still is very nice. So what happened is I trapped with the pitch wheel right there for the gravity stops. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start getting the glass ready. I'm gonna clean. Remember, we can use BTB or regulars. I'm gonna get follow this and see what's the difference. You can see the difference. You want to own the BTB or the regular, you know, scraper for wood scrappers. Okay, let's go. Start cleaning this. I already removed the stickers. Sometimes you see the when I cut the videos, it's because sometimes I have a friends they come in to say, hey, what's going on, and I gotta cut the video. Okay, oh, my phone is calling, oh, my phone is ringing, my boss you know, my contractor is calling me like, hey, where you at? The customer is calling, so, or when another contractor's call me like, man, I need you. So it's like, it's when you see many cuts on my videos. So always sometimes they're calling me, many people. Or people just come to say hi, and it's when, you know, I have to just fix that in a video. Okay, gotta make sure everything is cool. This one. Alright. Now remember, so we're using system here, so I'm going to use, that's my system corner. Here. Okay, remember this one? I'm going to use the other ones because they're coming together with the line. Because remember, that's one we use all the time, so I gotta use this one for attach my arm here and the other one over here, so that's why. Remember on this one, your instructions coming on the when you buy the new product, okay? I'm not adjusting here, so that's why. So you're gonna use this one. So when your windows is too big, you can go on this line. When you have a bent glasses or the glass is more smaller, you can go on this line. So I'm gonna go on this one. So I'm gonna go here, this line, very close to the edge. And for my fork right here, I go the same like this. If I am, remember, if the other second line is here, you go here. If the other lines, you go here, and all you have to do is follow your line close to the mirror. Because I think the instructions say you have to be close to the mirror all the time to avoid risk to hit your panel, the mirror, or the window with the tubing. But some cars, sometimes we have problems. We have to go a little more higher, but it still don't make any problem, like not gonna hit it. So okay, and attach right there. So before I put my primer, I'm gonna just test a dry test. I have to move my car on over here because they start to wash in the car, so all the water, I was a mess everywhere. So I have to just move my car over here. Remember, we're testing. Check it out. There you go. You see, it's very perfect. For a little, just a little bit more low, but that's all. I just got to fix over there. So remember, when it's up, it's closed. When it's down, it's open. So we're gonna just right down a little bit, and that's all. Okay. Okay, now we'll be ready to just start cleaning and just put the primer. Remember, we're a little higher, well, just we have to go just a little right there. And that's all. Now remember, we're going to change our gloss for nitro. What I said before, we use 200% thick. It's better because you have 70% or 30%. You have to just use a lot. You're going to just cut with every kind of stress. It's going to cut your glove. So this one is a 200% thick, so you can just reuse many times. go. Okay, so remember we're using a Better Breed F1 agent on contamination here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, sometimes it's dry a little bit, but there you go, it's coming. And remember, we're gonna start cleaning all the edge. This one has a lot of fingerprints on all around the glass. You see the big ones right there. And this contamination happening when they coming from the warehouse, because the factory send the glasses and boxes. So I think with the warehouse they put the glasses in the racks. Is when they start contaminating the glass a lot. See, even it's got like green stuff right there, or yellow stuff. I don't know what it is. This, you see the fingers right here, all the fingers. So this one no more, but that's when you can see the contamination before. Dissipation is normal. Remember, we're going to pass just one time. That's it. And now just the glass, the rest of the glass inside. It's hot today again, so humid is a lot. Alright. Remember, whenever I use the molding, because it's in good conditions, I try to suggest just universal, but they don't want to. So, but the molding is not damaged. It's really nice. I like more the universal, but you don't have the new ones, because these ones come with the glue in the middle, and when it's dry out, sometimes it's more difficult. But I'm gonna just put the molding. Let me just go here. What I want to do is put the molding first, and after that I'm just going to put the primer, and the primer is going to be part of the molding, and the glue one is going to just stick together, and that's going to make me make that effect, you know, with the molding. No, it's not going to come off later. Because some people like to do is when they put the glue on the body, on the pitch wheel, they like to put a little teeny urethane right here just to hold the molding. But I think it's just waste the time. You don't have to do that. You're gonna primer right here. You're gonna primer the molding too. So you're gonna primer the molding with the glue together, and that's it, all in one step. You see, the molding is nice. Now I'm going to put the glue, and I'll just cut the video here because I have to come back in 6 minutes. Because remember, we need to let it dry 6 minutes. Because the 5504 for Better Breed is 2 minutes dry, but I don't trust too much when something is, you know, drying too fast. Because sometimes it's not good. Remember, on this one, we're going to follow the line. I got a little dots right here. They show me what is the place for the glue. In this case, I'm following the lines right here. I still follow the dots, straight, make a little curve right here, here, and here. Remember, it's like a little cut on the bottom. You see, when I'm passing like this, what I'm doing is stick the molding with the primer and the glue together, and this way the molding is never going to come out. And next time somebody want to replace it, they have to just reinstall a new one or universal molding. Okay guys, so I'm gonna keep the video here. Just wait 6 minutes and I'll be right back just to sit and we'll finish. We have another one, we have another stop. We have a 6 car over there, but it's almost 3 o'clock, so I don't know if I have a time to finish because it's gonna be probably, you know, 20-30 minutes for car. That's too much. It's almost more than 2-3 hours, 3 hours of labor, so probably tomorrow. Okay, so see you next. Wait 6 minutes. So we're gonna open our urethane. This is the last two bins for the box I have. Before I got more, but I'm gonna use a new tip right here. Let me just put that one here. Let me just put this one. This time it's gonna be like a middle size. Okay, now remember this kind of gloves is just for trimming of glass, you know. Now I'm gonna use the other ones. This is for work. And I like more this one because the other ones my hands wet too much. Now remember here we're gonna go towards 90 degrees to the body because I want to attach the molding, but not too much because it's going to squeeze out, so just a little bit. If I go too much at 90 degrees, it's going to squeeze outside the molding. I don't want to do that. You see, on this way the molding and the glue is going to stick together. Now, if you don't feel like you don't want to truss on this part, you can go on the body, making 2 lines. Remember when the people is doing this all the time, when they put the B on the body, they make 3 or 4 lines. So they cut on the top, the sides, and the bottom. So we can do the same way, but just the bottom. If you don't feel very comfortable putting the glue, I know how to do it over there. You see, remember the curve making like this? So I can do it over there, but I'm going to show you here. You don't want to do it over there. Remember, running this one in slow, not really slow, but just not too fast. You can just make these ones really straight, okay? When you go really fast, the kicking can move too much. Especially when you pass the big numbers. So now, the only thing I don't like when you make double lines like this, like a one on the glass, one on the body, is because when you close here, the gap will be more bigger. And here, and here, expanding too much. So what I did is just try to, it's gonna expand it on the last right here and now right here, because if expanding here, it's gonna trap the water when the water is running like this, okay? So that's why I don't like that kind of style, but I'm just show you how to do it if you want to do it like this. But the risk, of course, no, he's not gonna be big deal over here because the spot expanding, still have a room to run out. But some people make the onion here, and it's when you're gonna trap the glue exactly on this part, and the water is gonna be trapped right here. Just careful with that kind of onions you make. Okay. Corner right there, and you see, remember I moved my cap for that one, you see, now it's completely straight. Remember, the first touch is nice, it's not going to move in, but it's hot, so the glue can be moved a little bit. So just put in the suction cups and hold it, it's going to help you. I don't use tapes because my glue dry faster. The only thing is, you know, I'm working for dealerships, the cars stay here, but if you have customers, that's the difference. Let me see if we can see it. Now you see here, that's the onion right there. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm down here, it's gonna expand a little bit, but not too much. That's what I want to use. As you see here, when the glue, you see, it's right there, and I'm pushing down, it's expanding, but it's gonna make my channel, water channel run free. So that's gonna help to don't stuck the water on this part of the channel. The same here, you see, when you see the big gaps right here, that's that. So try to just put not much glue on those onions, and you're gonna stuck the water, and those water channels, and they're gonna be problems. The water starts to be try to go inside the car, and of course it's gonna just trap the water here and make it rust. Okay, rusty right there. Okay. I need that water, because you see, so now everything is good. Just gonna push it down a little bit, not too much, because remember my glue is right here. Now remember, you are not satisfied with your job in this moment. Like you say, well, I'm very using the molding. As you see, the molding is perfect. The molding is, I don't trust too much, or I make 2 onions, you know, to bridge right here, and I want to make sure is this leak is not going to leak. Use your leak detector. You can buy it from Equalizer or Amazon. So whatever is the place, you can get one, and it's not very expensive, and they can help you a lot, because when you have a situation that you have to fix, sometimes the only way to fix it is pushing down, so you don't have to put extra, because sometimes you got a bubbles or a little space, you have to do it just pushing down. Remember, just the green light is good, red light is bad. Special wow. Because usually I put my glue on my glass, so that's why I don't like too much make a bridge and onions. So when I do that, I just test this one and make sure I don't have any space down there. I hit it, that's why I got a signal. Remember, this one pick up signals, sound signals, like a vibration, so you hit it, it's gonna read it. That's what I hit here, you can see the red. Alright, so it's cool, no problems. A little bit, and now remember, the molding still is moving, but a couple of minutes won't move anymore, because it's going to stick with the glue together. I don't have to put any tape, nothing. So I'm just going to wait 5 minutes. When 5 minutes after I put all the parts together and the glue dries, I can take the suction cups out and we're finished. Okay guys, so let me see if I have a time today to run 6 more. It's in the same place, but it's almost 3, so, and I have to drive probably 20 minutes away, so I don't think I have a time today, so probably tomorrow. But I have 2 porches tomorrow, plus 6 is 8 total. Let's see, but see you in the next shot guys. Take care.